Okay, so I was going to stream Genshin Impact because you know the event, whatever. But I was playing the Stygian Onslaught, and right now I'm kind of experimenting with builds. I'm gonna try to get that done first. If I can't, then I'll do the event. It shouldn't take as long. So the goal of this stream is to pretty much just level up Esima, and then get Luna over here back to level 40 after I use a crystallization catalyst. I might grind for other stuff too. Just depends. What I'm gonna do after that, if I have the time, I'll probably stream another Dragon Ball game. Probably get some Squadra to kind of prep myself for the next season, or season one technically, with the three new characters.
Oh, a special young
Okay.
child. What do you need?
I gotta give her anything on this one, so let's give it the circle one. I know that was one with health and stuff. It's just in case. So, I'll do that sometime later. But now I actually have enough points to, yeah. I have enough points to get her at, like, I'm gonna look through it and figure out which one to put on her. I get the feeling I know which one now. If I could put on that death by 1,000 cuts like everybody else does. So yeah, I don't want this stream to be too long or anything. At max 2.5 hours or something like that. Again, I'm not trying to do it for too long. Because like I said, there are some things I wanted to work on. Not even just drawing wise, I've also been trying to work on character sprites as well. Which I actually have put up on Discord, and I will probably, if I have time or if I feel up to it, I'll try to post those on like the YouTube community post. What's your best one? It's pretty much non-attribute tech. Just gotta figure. Just see something. Okay, so that's this. What's other stuff do? Hitting enemy with additional damage. Okay, so gap in time might work. Are we on? Nope. Yeah, it might be. It's 100%. Okay. All right. I do gap in time for now. I do death by 1,000 cuts later just to see the difference. Well, I want to test this first. I'm not gonna bother doing public. I only do public for either like the harder boss or for Axiom players, obviously, because you know you have to do stuff like that. All right.
This is HQ. Troops are on the ground. Transport is en route to standby position. Best of luck, Descendants.
Specialized Vulcan aircraft has appeared over the operation zone. Blasted out of the sky.
Yeah, I can destroy things at any given moment. I'm kind of leveling up.
RK receptor. Burning signs of life.
Yeah, it ain't never happened to me.
Extraction from operation zone initiated. Good work, Descendant.
Well, I actually didn't give my actual opinion on this particular Ultimate Descendant. But yeah, she's overpowered. And I did not expect that. I expected her to be good. I didn't expect her to be like this good. And again, there were other people I was trying for a while, and then I picked her up and built her for like a little bit, and then went to like the challenge mode with it. And I was able to do it within like 2 tries. Now the next Ultimate Descendant, remember, so correctly, I think is Eugen, and he's a healer type. So I'm wondering how broke he's gonna be. He's probably gonna have it to where like you'll probably have. Oh, let's say it might be like Genshin, whereas you have like 1 point of health left, like you just barely survive. That's my guess on it. Okay. Again, what I'm gonna do for Kingston and Agner Desert, since I do have Esimo, and I've never tried him before. Like that's when I'm going to use that one thing, that experience up or something like that. Like because all I have to do is level him up, and I'll be level 29. Wait, 29? Yeah, level 29. Because there's still him, Kyle, Eugen, and there's someone I'm missing that I need to level up.
Let's go! Descendant, confirm arrival at the operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Where you hide? Okay, okay, so he's gonna stay over there the entire time because he's scared of Luna.
Good work, Descendant.
Anyway, just stand a chance. Okay, now that I've done that, let me choose Esimo. Again, like I said, Esimo, Eugen, Kyle, and one other person that I'm forgetting. I think Keelan are all I need to get, and then I just need to build them and level up to 40. Let me see something real quick. Well, first off, there is this. I have 45 days to do this. And this left analog stick is getting on my nerves and has been for a couple of days now. Okay. So you see my character drifting to the left, just know that it's just the left thumbstick acting up again. Alright. No, it wasn't his library. Like, what other Descendant am I missing that I haven't built yet? Okay, so regular Valby. So regular Valby, Eugen, Kyle, and Keelan. Okay. And all I gotta do is just go over to Esimo here. You're smelling your arms. Yes, he's fire. He's fire, and what else? Tech infusion. Now I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna do. Might be fusion. That was 80 seconds. Jesus. Cooldown was 2 seconds. Alright, but yeah, this is what I need. How many okay, so how many energy activators do I have? I'm not gonna use it on him, obviously. Right, 2? Okay. So I gotta do fire infusion. Maybe no module. It's only no module because when you type up attribute less as fire, it doesn't show anything. So you have to literally take that and delete the rest of the text. Oh, look, it's quite skill duration. Doesn't need cooldowns. Okay. I think I only put on like one more. So I might give him a health one. I also need to, I think, technically boost either Bunny so I actually give her Like that particular buff that you saw Luna get earlier, or I would need to just level up some weapons. Alright, where's the health? It's gonna, like, health isn't gonna matter if I get shot like twice and get killed. Must have dropped from 80 seconds to 49.8 seconds. Okay, I'm just looking at the stuff right now. Okay, so he runs for 20 seconds. All right. I'll have to give him something random in the meantime. You mean to tell me after all, out of all these, only have one fire fusion? I'm about to change that later. I didn't even know that. Okay. It shouldn't be tears. It should be I might just give him the Slayer set for now, or this one. No, I can give him this one. Wait, hold on. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and do this and hope not to die. What is this? Okay. So I'm gonna do the hour for the gold and an hour for the experience. Might be 2 hours actually. Because it's still like another character I wanna do, so shouldn't take as long for this one now. Yeah, it must have done a 1-2. I'm gonna have to get carried. Don't have that much of a choice. Because it's either that or I'm gonna have to walk in here alone as him and get killed. I missed 3 shots in a row. We were all grouped. But then again, I think they were dying at the same time, so that's not 100% my fault. Probably roughly like 70, probably roughly 70%. It's actually not that bad. I'm gonna need to get rid of every one of these weapons. I can only keep certain weapons if I'm playing it on normal. Because there's still also like 4 weapons I think that are blue that I need to get. I have like no control of that thing. Like I assumed that it would have a little more like sort of like just, like I thought that its turning would be a little better. It's not. And now I'm not getting any damage off. Literally, Ultimate Luna and Bunny. So it's like anything that is like in sight is just dead. I'm sitting here manually setting like bombs and whatnot. Who is that? That Leopard doing that? Yeah, yeah, got it. Being a weirdo. Okay, Jesus Christ, 24 levels? Usually when I do these, what, like, if you're not using the thing, you get like 16 levels. When you're using that other experience, you gain like 19, 20 levels. I have 24 levels. This is gonna take no time at all. I'm gonna reset the mission. And I'm gonna continue. Okay. Wow, now I'm definitely getting no kills.
Hey, things are about to get pretty serious. You do you.
Well, I swear when he does it, like, he runs like a cartoon character.
Time bomb. Bomb installed.
That was non-crit, like 3 million. Like I said, he's a lot better than I thought he'd be. And if they make an ultimate version of X, I can only imagine what he can do.
Time bomb. Bomb installed.
Is he not dead? Okay, I was just saying.
Stick around. Explosive experience.
Yeah, in case you probably noticed, that was my left analog stick actually fighting me just now, not willing to actually go to the bottom right corner. Yeah, I'm literally like one more away from getting, like one level away from getting to 40. I might actually keep him around for a little bit. And I didn't expect to get 225 mil. Picking it, and again, like I said, like this is my first time trying this character. Like it's like today. This is like this is him not having a buff because I don't have the right weapon. I also didn't upgrade this from 0 to 5. But then again, I do have this set though, which look at this again. It's like I could probably put this set on. What's her name? I could probably put that set on Serena. This way, I could also just use the Ancient Knight gun. Do a lot of damage with that. Let me check this code real quick. Right now, I have no clue what I'm looking at. Alright. Alright, we're going to continue. Just give him the 40. Dragon Fist is about to be broken. I'm assuming you're talking about Super Saiyan 3 Goku for Diamond, which I will be playing after the stream. And what's up? Because again, I wanted to play that so I can actually get some points. But the thing is, leveling up my character is going to be a bit of a chore because I overused the Zenny. So now I find myself struggling now to get some of the characters leveled up like I want to. Because if it were up to that, like my Gohan would be at level like 4 right now. But after realizing how much gold I was Zenny I was using, I dialed it back a little bit and started leveling up the lesser level characters. Oh, he's dead. You touched the wrong one. The only thing about him is that I don't know. I'm trying to think. Because while he is good against his ground infantry, is he good against the Colossi? Because a lot of his stuff is ground-based. And I'm mostly referring to like Stormhanger. I think like anybody else like Ice Maiden or that nonsensical boss is obviously gonna get behind what I see here. But that's not an issue. It's the other ones that are not on the ground. And, you know,
Start the count. Bomb installed. Start the count.
what was it now? He'll level 40. Why his beard is white because of that, I have a single clue. But yeah, despite what I thought about him before actually getting him, he is kind of growing on me as a character. I'm not saying that for Jaber though, because you know, you're Jaber. I'm never gonna be able to like him no matter how much you buff him. Let's see here. Super Saiyan Goku and Gotenks is getting added. Already top breakers. Well, Super Saiyan 3 Goku was already getting there, even though he was in there a little late, which shouldn't have been a thing because, you know, when they first put the game out, characters like Majin Buu were there, and one of the first opponents that Majin Buu fought was Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Because again, he fought, it was Majin Vegeta, and then it was him, wasn't it? No. It was Majin Vegeta. Then it was Gohan and Shin, and then it was Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Sorry about that. I forgot about how bad guys behind were. All right. This is terrible. Truth and darkness, like. Okay. Oh, it's there. Oh yeah. The breakers thing. And it's like, we'll see. Because again, when we first played breakers, we thought that it was doing a lot of good stuff that Xenoverse didn't do. And then later in the line, the quality dropped. They didn't add as much. They expected people to keep paying more for less. So we're going to see what happens to Gekish Squadra. Although, like Breakers, I am optimistic about this one. But more so than Breakers because, like I said before, this game is free. And on all platforms. Most platforms. So yeah. So I'm more optimistic about that game. Alright. Preset? Stop it. Yeah, I'm not buying the preset. Suppose I did. And it was, what, 150? Stop smelling yourself. I'm just trying to find some. I'm being a weirdo again. Alright. There's too many menus. Library. Let's have these first. But yeah, character-wise, we only added 3, and there were 3, well, 2 characters that we wanted in Breakers, because I assumed that with Ultra Instinct Goku, Master Ultra Instinct, by the way, for Breakers, I assumed that we were going to have Jiren. I assumed we were going to have Dispo, Topo. Like you could have, like, what's the move called? Like Justice Flash, where we kept spamming that move. We had Jiren, a bunch of other stuff. Now, and now again, characters like Topo, no, not Topo, Dispo. He wouldn't blow up anything. I'm looking at it from both standpoints as Survivor, as Skin and the Raider. Like Topo, he can literally just hide things. And then we have Jiren, who could do the one move, whereas he tried to blow up the try to blow Goku's friends in the stands. Now, as for like a transfer, they already have their unique set of skills, so could do something for that. I don't have this thing. Wait a minute, can I just make one? I just thought about it. What's this thing called? The Orca Lift Device Blueprint. It's a good thing I saved it. I didn't think about it. Assuming I still have it. I think it's in gold. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. The car might have to wait. I have everything for the dog, so I'll get his thing. So I'll keep grinding for the vehicle. Getting the dog is a little tougher. Let's start that. And Descendant serum. Which, funny enough, I could have used on that somebody getting to 40, but where's the fun in that?
Go on, I'm waiting.
I'm pretty sure I just got the wrong thing, but whatever. I can always sell that later or something. Besides, with me grunting, I can give more stuff for certain weapons anyway. Okay, let's go back to Luna. No, please not that. Now, I do want to play Breakers this week. But, like I've been playing Extra Squadron and Genshin Impact, which, by the way, like I said earlier for Genshin, there is still the event I got to do. Because there's that, and then there might be some other additional ways to get some more Primo Gems. But After looking at some of the characters and what they're gonna add, I was planning on getting Llama. I still can if I wanted to, but Flynn's is coming next version. Not next version, next banner. I apologize. And then the next version, they're gonna have characters like Furina. Nerlet's coming in like 6'2", so I can get his weapon. If they come, if they also announce Eula, that's also gonna be tough for me because, like I said before, I've been wanting her weapon for a while. All right. Anybody needs? No, you got it. No, you got that covered. %. It's such a.
Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
I'll go to the teleporter in a second. For now. Is someone over here? Yeah, someone's over there.
Are you ready? The mutant materials will be lost if you're not quick enough.
Well, good thing I'm looted then. It's great.
I knew I could count on you.
You know what? I know I was told to actually let me direct this. Trying to what to stay with the control. Okay, so I'm gonna do this as fast as possible. And even though I was told not to fight that new colossi with like Luna, since she's not exactly that strong fighting him. I do want to try anyway to see how much damage I can pull off. I will look at Discord just a second. We have some person bouncing on a ball the entire time. It's probably like Enos or something. There's always her bouncing on a ball. Alright, how strong is this? I'm looking at the amount of points I got doing that one. I think I did a pretty decent job. And the thing is, I don't have to worry about ammo. Because again, when them characters like, one character like now, as much as I was spamming her skills, I would also have to run around a little bit to find the blue cubes. Because of how much energy that she uses. Yeah, I did some job. Well, so what you trying to do? You trying to pick me up for a date or something? What you approach me slowly with a bike for? Okay. Do this a little while longer. Trying to get this orca is ridiculously impossible. I don't know how. I don't know why. I probably should have just tried my luck doing that, but I think my luck is even worse with the dogs, so that's why I got what I needed to with it. Alright, see here. Not that. Okay, I got something for Kyle. Which, actually, before I continue, yeah, let's see if I can make Kyle. So I'll have him being made while at the same time just leveling up Luna and getting weapons and stuff. Then I gotta get you next, Keelan. That might take even longer because I had to literally play the other thing on normal in like the longest level possible.
You'll need to pay.
It's also the eraser. I could have gotten that. Wait, hold on. Yeah, I actually did manage to get it. Alright, so I no longer need to worry about the eraser gun then. So once this is made, I can just go ahead and make the gun and have this maxed out and then focus on the Excava. And then the blue beetle, I gotta do it on normal difficulty, if I says it correctly. Or I have to do a particular level in the fortress. Divine Punishment. Yeah, no, that was the hard one on the fortress. The blue beetle was a different story, I think. No, that's also fortress. Wait a minute. Alright, never mind. So all I need to do is just make 2 things for Kyle. 4 of these and 1 of these. So this game already wanted me to be Kyle a lot anyway, so. And then I gotta build stuff for Valby, like regular Valby. Then I can get rid of her. Actually, speaking of, where I get this? Oh. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard. Although, I would need to use some of the amorphous materials to try to get her. I might have to use the highest one I have to ensure that I get her. Ooh, that's nearly 7 million. Wasn't looking too good for you, buddy. Let me use this, why not? I haven't used one of those in a while. It's gotta be Valby. Cool. Okay, so that's it for Valby then. Much shorter than I expected, which is actually a good thing because, like I said, once it... Jesus Christ, control. There you go. Because once I level her up, I can get rid of her instantly. So what I'm going to try to do is that I'm going to have her being made, and after I do that, I'll pretty much use her first, so I can get hers out of the way since I already have Ultimate Valby. And then I can just, after I get her to level 40, I can just get rid of her, and then I can use Kyle. Like I said, the only other person I need to use is Keelan. And I'm assuming that I probably can't even make it if I wanted to. Yeah, I thought so. I can't make it because you can only have a maximum of like 7 things being made. If it were to me, it'd be 10 things. 7's a bit of a weird number to leave off on. Okay. But yeah, technically I'll be... Anyway, technically I'll be using those characters a few days from now. And actually, I'll do it later. I'll do it afterwards. So Saturday. I'm gonna get her to level 40. And then I need I want to test death by 1,000 cuts. This thing here. Cooldown. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm not doing nearly as much because there's nothing cooldown based about her that I have. After giving it more, like after looking at it further. 0.9877. Alright, let's try this instead. Where is this? Okay, where's it this time? Where's it this time? Top, okay.
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area.
Yeah.
Creatures multiplying. There must be a colony.
Like, they gave her this particular buff, which, like, makes her one of the best people in the game to choose, actually. Because she could just, like wipe out anything that's in front of her.
Descendant, destroy this capsule objective. Please confirm.
And again, the other thing is that she doesn't use any ammunition. The only thing you have to watch out for is the fact that you just have to shoot on beat, like before this particular buff. Because if you run out of like the super meter, like the blue meter, yeah, she's automatically gets off of it. And she has one other thing that increases her firearm type, but from what I understand, they broke it in the wrong way, as it doesn't do anything at all. Like this is just broken because of how much damage it does. It's only broken because it don't work.
Descendant, I picked up a material formation signal inside nearby.
What's somebody doing to their business?
Descendant. Volga's comms traffic is increasing.
I'm glad
at
you
your
can make it.
location.
After I cleared out just about 95% of the enemies.
Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required.
No, you can't run from where are you going? It tracks you. Wait. 1.5 billion damage. What is this? Okay. Alright. Shut it again.
Descendant. A large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Let's go.
I just thought about it. You. Why are there two trainers in here? Like, doesn't you do like close to nothing in this particular place in the game? I mean, look, you find a way to do it,
Breach creatures multiply.
then by all means,
There
you
must
know
be
what?
a
I'll see something. Taking you forever to kill them.
comms traffic is increasing at your location. Like a lead to the breach. Focus link assault ship identified. Primary tactical objective confirmed. Search and destroy required.
I could have killed him with other things. Women get slightly more interesting with him. Try this up by a little bit at least. Not what's the analog stick? Jesus. Right. This is annoying. Try and do stuff that's in the way. So how much more would I need? Not that. Because all I'm trying to get is this. The Oracle Lift Device Blueprint. That's all I'm trying to get. Let's see if I can switch characters from here. Okay. Safe location. Damn it, safe location. The Vulgus are the ones that aren't safe. Yeah, it's gonna take too long. Where are they? I think using her is actually a little safer. Either it's the same people as earlier, or who were just like picking training.
Descendant, destroy this tactical objective. Please confirm.
Now, if I take a guess, I'm assuming they're playing this mission to get Ultima Luna here. To me, that's not what I'm after. I'm after the vehicle. And it's not even to use it, it's just to collect it. So I can get all the points, so I can get the points necessary. All I'm doing right now is drawing Alice in Black Widow snowsuit. Okay. Me, what I'm gonna be doing, today, what I'm gonna try to do instead of my normal stuff, which is usually drawing during Dragon Ball loading screens, is that while I'm doing the Dragon Ball loading screens, today, when I play against Quadra, I'll be working on sprites for, future Ada and the current Sakura suit. Now, what I'm going to try to do so I don't have to keep looking for a bunch of different characters, but I might use the same model. The only thing I got to do is just change the haircut and the clothes, so I can keep this way I can retain the build and like the face structure pretty much. How far are you on the drawings requested? Farther than before. Say that much. Because again, mostly during the week I'm watching my nephew and niece, but I think it's gonna happen very soon. Based on schedule, it's gonna be just my niece, so I'll actually won't be as occupied doing with stuff. So I have more time to do the drawings. This has to be the same people, actually. All the way down, man. Okay. Now, I'm like never gonna get this Orca lift device proof right now. I'm getting literally everything else, but I guarantee I probably got something Orca based in this thing. Nah, no, I did not. Okay, I couldn't even manage that this time around. Alright. How long have I been doing this? 37. Okay. I'm gonna get Albion real quick. Like I said, this particular stream wasn't going to be as long. I just wanted to play for a little bit. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to do the dailies so I can get the gold. So this way in the future I can actually do more stuff. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go and fight the boss Stormhanger, that I'll probably call it. So I can pop and get Gekishu Squadra. Sometime during this week, very soon, I'll also stream Genshin Impact to do the event. Now, some characters' builds are going to be slightly off, such as Raiden Shogun, because I'm doing the Stygian Onslaught, which is, in this particular case, the most inconsistent of bosses, if I'm going to be honest. Like, the first one was annoying, but slightly fair. It was tough. The second batch of bosses was just flat out annoying, and this one, I want to say even more so, because I want to use certain characters, but for one of the stages, if you use fire and you hit something, your character is automatically dead regardless of how much health you have. So,
will make you stronger.
Well, that makes things a lot more annoying than I want it to be. Alright, wait, who is this? Is this? Yes, Piazza. Okay. Kingston Agna Desert. I'll probably switch to, probably switch to Bunny for this one. Mainly because I only need to use one Chrysalis and Catalyst. And that will be on this one. I have for a little bit. Okay. Again, like I said, all I'm gonna do is the 4 daily missions, which shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna fight a boss, there's Ultimate Luna, and I'm gonna call it. So you won't really miss anything. Like, if anything, they're gonna be relatively quick. And then I'm gonna pop and get some Squadron. And see how many missions I can find. And this person is very pink. Very magenta-like. Okay. I feel like, I feel like I could change this actually. I probably should have made 2, but only made 1. I think I was saving the stuff for the vehicle and the dog. And there's one thing I was saving. Oh yeah, the gun eraser. Now that I have everything, I can just wait. I think like 6 hours, and then use the Axiom crystal, so I can give her a trigger module slot. Okay. I don't think this is the one that I actually need. Max MP. Same thing with the skill cooldown, but no, the cooldown I think I do need. Skill cost, skill rate. I think this is the one I could probably trade. Just to be sure, isn't there where I can check? Isn't there where I can check everything? Yeah, I already have max skill range. So if I did this, okay, yeah. So I would need to trade this for anything actually. This thing is high as circuit. I think my health would help. Skill direction don't necessarily need. Okay. I think the Excava is the only weapon I need to actually upgrade, so. So let's do these dailies real quick. Let's do it in private. I don't need to do public. I can. As a matter of fact, speaking of, do I still have time with this? Okay, good. I used it twice. Otherwise, 18 minutes ago, I wouldn't have gotten the bonus. Really, I could use anybody for this, but
Descendant. The enemy has modified the ancestors' weapon with Vulgus technology
oh, cool.
and are using it to emit intelligent energy. It appears they are defending the gateway. The weapon contains ancient art. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant. I will show you the properties of the arcade stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the engine using your own power.
Square X. Just to the bottom, okay.
Descendant. The enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
One more time. After that, I do the other one 2 more times. I'll probably be using Ultimate Bunny again. And then I'll fight the last boss, Stormhanger. I'm not going to do it on challenge difficulty. Not yet, anyway. But doing challenge difficulty, is it going to be with Luna or now? Square Triangle X.
Inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate bridge. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground draws and reduces this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcane. Descendant, the enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find the device with the same arcane properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inversion energy.
Like kids nowadays got it easy. Because after looking at it, it's like in this one you gotta break your shield once, and then you have to just beat him normally. There's no time limit to try to get the shield out. And then the other one, you only have to search for like one of the what's the thing called? I'm assuming that it's one of the dailies, so I'll say it while I'm doing it. Unless it's the, what's the thing called? Yeah, this is one. Like they made this one relatively easy too, because before what you had to do is that you had to find the right one out of like the 4, where you have to keep breaking different stuff for hints. And then you have to, with, like, I don't want to say perfect accuracy, but there's no room for error. Even pre-patch, if you missed with a single shot, you had to do that entire part pretty much all over again until you got it right. And then after that, like, hold on.
There are ancestor drones with inversion energy and a container with unidentified arcane stored in this location. The enemy aims to artificially combine these two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion.
And they could be anywhere, and it blows up all. So you can do this incredibly quick.
Stored inside. If I know the ancestors, they will have already identified the artist's properties. Just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the arcase properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone which has the correct arcade properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy. Descendant, the commander of the orbital troop has medical materials throughout the body. Release the conversion energy meter installed on the ancestor drone.
On top of that, from what I understand, you have to hit him one time. Before you had to hit him twice. Like I said, like they completely like nerfed these particular things and made it much easier for newcomers. If only I had that kind of leniency when this stuff came out. Okay.
There are ancestor drones which give off inversion energy and a container with unidentified arcade stored in this location. The enemy aims to artificially combine
Where is
these
it?
two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion. They have also blocked off
I was looking at it wrong.
orders malignant tumors. First, remove the
Never mind.
tumor from the container
My-
to reveal the arcade stored inside. If I know the
My
ancestors,
my eyes mixed two of the symbols over there, and I thought it was some other one.
just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the arcade's properties and use it as cover. That drone seems to have similar technology to your inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone which has the correct arcade properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy.
Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is that when you choose the wrong one, you only lose like a lot of health in comparison to the first iteration where you just automatically die.
Release the inversion energy meter installed on the ancestor drone.
So let me get this straight. Are you running from me? Come here. Right. Or run from Bunny. Like she's the speedster and you're the running person. That'll make no sense. Still, this is Luna. So every one of these reactors were terrible. Actually, let me make a detour first. I was gonna do one boss and then close it, but seeing as how this boss is about to load up in within a minute, I'm going to pay this boss a visit, and then after we do a weekend against this boss, then that's when I'll fight Wall Crasher. Not Wall Crasher, Stormhanger.
Let's go.
Intoxic. Wait a minute. It's not how you spell intoxicator, but whatever. See, I see Ultimate Ajax in there. She has a lot of damage. Really, I don't need those. But I won't check them anywhere. Alright, time to pay Stormhanger a visit on the not challenge difficulty. Let the harder difficulty. Yeah, yeah, just avoid abyss. I could do it in public, but let's just do it in private. Because I want to make sure that all my characters are capable of doing everything on their own. Although for this Descendant, I don't think there'll be much an issue. Like that took her nothing to beat this boss. Yeah, 30, okay. Still got a ways to go. Okay. So I am going to close out the first Descendant stream right here. Like I said earlier, I didn't need to do this for a very long while. I did it for 2 hours, like I said. For those who did tune in or decided to tune in the distant future, I appreciate it. As usual, if you have not already, you are more than welcome to click the Discord link. You can post whatever you want, whenever you want. Just make sure things go into the right folders, and if there is not a folder that you would like to post stuff on, just be sure to let me know. And I will see you guys in a little bit.